What's going on YouTube? This is Hidden Angel Lionheart coming to you live once again at Wednesday night. Well, about 6 minutes it's gonna be Thursday. To another Mage update video, the long awaited video as promised, and also on a side note, this is going to be one of 3 videos I'm going to be uploading. Right now it's the first one with the Mage update. Second one's going to be another update with Seth because there's a lot that's been done on him, and I'm going to be doing an in-depth talk on selves, believe it or not, and high recommendations, what you should and shouldn't use when you're at 70s, and I'll probably be doing another one for 50s with Seth, but that's not going to be for a while until his selves are all 55, because right now he just has Hades. But other than that, I'm going to get right into this video. Now, as you guys recall, I had said something about a couple weeks prior during the Thanksgiving events. I had said I was going to do an update video with Seth, or not Seth. Oh, yeah, well, yes and no with Seth, but anyway, about the Mage. We are going to go over view, and I'm going to show you guys what I was planning to accomplish. Now, as you guys can see, I managed to get the unicorn mount. That was 300 Ghost Fire for this event. I was able to get 150 of them, and then I bought like 3,000 balance worth of 150 more, so that's like $50, but that's what I had saved up. And as you guys can see, I'm very, very, very poor in balance right now. But anywho, I'm going to show you all exactly what was accomplished. Of course, you guys have all seen these mounts. Y'all know I have those mounts. So right now, my stable strength is 40,050. So I am very, very high up in stable ratings right now. If things continue to pursue as they are right now, I will definitely be cracking into the top 10 list, so Shivy is going to be a little bit on edge, but then again, he doesn't care anymore, considering he doesn't see this game as competitive, let alone good anymore. But as you guys know, there wasn't really that much mounts to get from the event, so what I got was mostly the rare unicorn, and I also recharged for Libra. And this was one of the mounts I was able to get. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the stupid sea beast. But I got the Libra, and then I managed to get Unicorn, so that was at least, well, y'all do the math. Libra was like a 7,800 Balin recharge worth, and yes, I did do that. And also, but that also shows, with me grinding hardcore with the mounts here lately, as you see, my rank is 17. So all I need is just 1 or 2 more mounts, and I'll immediately go into like rank 14, rank 13. I'm trying to think here. Hold up. Yeah, sorry about that. She was calling. She's getting ready to go to bed. She was having me keep an eye on some onions, cabbage, and meat that we have cooking for tonight. But anywho, back to what I was saying. If I at least get 1,000 more points, I will probably be at least about rank 14. So I am slowly racking my way up the bracket to where I will probably be in the top 10 rating. Unless Guy deserves to do another, unfortunately, another server merge, then it's going to be even more difficult to get up there in the ratings with stable strength. But I'm honestly doing pretty well thus far, as you guys, well, as you all can clearly see pretty much. And, there's Ba, which was Baelnor's gamer, aka Graphics Big Bad Night Tune. But anywho, irrelevant. Mount-wise, yeah, I managed to get that completed as much as I could, and next week or two is going to be starting a Christmas event, and also, I had told you guys I was going to be aiming for clothes. As you guys can see, I got the wings, which was a 15,000 Balin recharge, so that's another 200 right there. And also, I managed to get the full set of that whole new full set. And also, I also got the full Poseidon armor set. Believe it or not, but I already have the tailbird. I needed the staff, the hat, and the wings. And the wings was unfortunately a $100 recharge, as you guys can see. So overall, I probably spent at least $400 this Thanksgiving event, which I said, rip my wallet. So yes, rip my wallet. I managed to get the full Poseidon clothing set because the whole set made you look like a freaking pirate, and I have a thing for Pirates of the Caribbean, so yeah, I had to get that. And plus, there was no amounts from that event that I needed to get because everything else was a repeat. Already had Loki, so I just like, oh, what the heck, I'll just go for the clothes at this event. So anywho, and that's also another set of clothing I'd love to see. The guy I drop into this would be the Pisces set, because that's actually really cool in my opinion. And that was a $200 recharge, believe it or not. So overall, as I said, I spent at least $400 this event on top of whatever else was extra. But with this whole brand new look that they dropped into the game, this honestly, you look like a freaking samurai. If anybody ever watched Bleach, the anime Bleach, if you remember the one dude from Squad 6, Captain Byakuya Kuchiki, this is honestly the look and the exact hair he kind of has, almost identical to the same robe. If it was just black and white instead of like blue, black, and like whitish silver, it would look very identical to one of the captains of the 13 Court Guard squads. But anywho, this was also one of the things I managed to complete along with... Spunky! Stop! Stop! Thank you! Sorry, I'm yelling at my cat. It's like 18 degrees outside and he wants to go outside. And I'm about half tempted to throw an orange at him because I have ammunition ready to fire at him if he keeps scratching on the frickin' door. Okay, back to my conversation. But yeah, I managed to get all those looks, those couple mounts from this event, and my Food! Yes, I literally threw a cutie orange at the poor guy. Seriously, he wouldn't stop scratching on the grass! And it's just like, dude, it's 18 degrees, you don't need to freeze to death out there. Anywho, back to topic. I managed to frickin', get his BR to 880,000, as you guys see, and his stats are pretty much a little higher now. Health is like almost 700,000, which is great. And also a brand new up-to-date, and I think I have mentioned this to the BOW community, and I have mentioned this to a few other Wartune people and some of the council members, but my Loki's almost 240,000 BR, and... as you guys saw in the last video, his skills were completed. So the ideal setup, honestly, for Loki, and this is part of an in-depth Sylph talk, but this is just primarily because this is the main Sylph I have for people that do or were to decide to use Loki. You always want to have Devour Soul. That is the main skill you get when he goes 70, so that you don't need to worry about. Because originally he starts out with... hang on, let me go to the skill tree and I can pretty much explain to you guys what skills he starts out with. He basically starts out with Disperse Magic, which is light, dark, debuffs 8 seconds, and it takes off 2 buffs from all enemies. I mean, which is good but bad at the same time because you don't really want that archer setup, and that's honestly what that is the frickin' scatter shot, I think that's what that is, because scatter shot has that same effect. Oh, as I said, I'm going to call it scatter shot. I don't remember the accurate name to it. Is the one debuff that archers use that takes away all positive buffs from enemies. And that's the main he starts out with. And then the other one he has is Heavenly Body, which is basically a 3-round buff that gives you magic and physical defense for 10% for 3 rounds, which is honestly not that great, especially since it's a 30-second cooldown. I would understand if it would boost your stats by 50%. Yeah, go for frickin' like 40%, like Aquilian's Blessing for Medusa. And, what was I going with this? Oh, with the Medusa skill, where her positive buff was increased your defense by 40% for 3 rounds. 10% for both stats is not, it's not acceptable. Now maybe 30, that's probably 40 is 50 actually is pushing it. 40% is just about right. Then 30 is like reasonable. But if it was a little bit higher, then yeah, I would consider it. But since you basically get a debuff, a buff to yourself, and 1 attack, it's honestly really pathetic in my honest opinion. So immediately get those 2 skills out of there. Keep Devour Soul because you need that basically that 1 damage skill that hits and then heals you. Again, it's Devour Soul. You're devouring to gain life. Ha! There's a pro and a con to that. And then second skill, of course, always, this is a must to have. Devil's Gaze, of course, deals 280% plus 200 light dark damage to a random enemy, and of course, I really don't need to say much because Dark Sylph gets this at 70, aka Gaia, Hecate, etc., etc. Basically, it gives you the ability to debuff healers for 50%. That includes healing runes, I do believe. And also the third skill, for right now when he's 70s, that's what you want to have is Laser Blade because 5-second debuff and it deals damage to 1 to 2 enemies and you basically knock their health down depending if it's greater. The greater their health, the higher the damage hits. So, pros and cons. It's actually good at first, but then when I start weakening, it's not the best skill to use. And then Divine Prayer, I really don't need to explain what this does. It basically boosts damage, and of course I explained it anyway. Boosting damage for 2 rounds, and I was kind of iffy about getting it, to be honest, since it was only made for 2 rounds. I thought that was 10%. Well, crap, it's 5. Anywho, I keep getting off topic. Basically, you're boosting them for 5% extra damage, so you're only able to get 1 hit in, so of course, you want to hit them with the Delphic, or if you are at your mercy, and you want to regain your health, go for it. Prayer, and then go into Soul, or Prayer, and go into Endless Engulf if you want to just kill them off quickly. And of course, the 1 passive skill, that's just a temporary, health decreases, his damage, the damage increases to the opponent for 10% each round. Oh, no. For every 10% health loss, the damage increases by 3%. So every 10% health loss, they are getting 3% damage added on to them. So, needless to say, this is probably your best skill passive to use right now, because when you get him to 80s, the main ideal setup is basically he needs to have... Oh shoot, that's not it. I got so much stuff I forget where I put everything. He needs to have at least power of either darkness or light, because of course those are the 2 big buffs, and or go with the Phantom Shield because it gets 20% additional resistance to damage. So in base form, I think that also applies as well. So base form is going to be amazing, and when he's Odin to 80s, he's basically going to be minus 20% to every other element. And of course you want to add on, I think, Power of Darkness and the Power of Light, because they both reduce additional damage from light and dark sylphs like Venus and Hecate. But if you're seeing a lot of Odins or Lokis for that matter, you would probably want to have both of those socketed in. And if you just really want to be a screw you kind of person, you can also include the Rainbow Blast, because that deals additional damage to all elemental sylphs. So, however you want to build your Loki or Odin is entirely up to you. If you want to max out his passive skills, go right on ahead. But you are going to be losing a lot of passive skills because they are not cheap and they are very rare to get from the chests. So you really want to pay close attention and figure out how you want to build yourself before you, or well, particularly a light dark merge self, because, and here's another thing, when you merge them at 80, they're already going to have a set amount of skills to where they have a buff, that debuff, and then just 3 really pity poor attacks. You are going to have a long time to fix. So if you like I said in all of my videos up to now, you honestly just want to get Loki from event, work on him, evolve him into Odin, and then apply the skills that way, because he only gets 3 base skills. If you can knock out 2 of the 3 skills and get really freaking lucky and get the certain skills applied, you're set. You're good. No worries about it. So, of course, you want to have Armageddon, Endless for double Delphix, Devour Soul, Devil's Gaze, and Divine Prayer. So, of course, you're going to be playing Russian roulette, gambling all these skills. It's basically going to be the same thing, because when he goes 80 red, he's going to have to take out Lightsaber. So if I manage to accidentally knock out one of the others, and I apply all those 4 at the same time, I'm just like completely just, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, until you basically luck out like, haha, I got the 5 basic skills I need, yay, my Odin is beast, woohoo! Okay, I'm done being dumb. Actually, wait, no, I take that back. I am never gonna stop being dumb. So anywho, but yeah, that also completely depends how you want to build Odin, because he's also still got weak resistance to Electro, so if you'd want to just forget the powers of light and dark, or either or of them, and just socket in the resist passive for 80s to where you can fend off against Electro, that's entirely up to you as well, but it depends on, well, then again, like I said, I'm just giving advice and guides on what you guys should and should not use for your Loki or Odins, etc., because I know, well, to my knowledge, unless you play PC version, there's nobody, honestly, that I've noticed that is given a guide on how to build proper Odins and Lokis for the mobile. So I'm trying to do my best to help you guys out with that as well. And Loki skills for right now for his cores are all still 6s and a 7s. I think I might have upgraded one of them before I made this video. Oh no, I'd have to go back into it. And also, he's already starting to make level 9 Divinity Souls. So he's got 1, 2, 3... yeah, biscuits. 58, 80. What the crap? Will this stop? 58, 80. I'm trying to think, because I know I was making level 9 Divinity Souls for him. Well, let's stop doing that. I swear this game freaking hates me sometimes. Okay, I need to check something. And of course, you are all going to be my witnesses to this, so that way if I say something on accident, it wasn't me just going off at the mouth. 8. What the crap? I thought I had 9s made. Seriously, what the crap? Okay, my apologies. I thought I had made a level 9 for him, but then again, I was concentrating on honestly trying to get all his other souls maxed out to where they're 8s as well. Because as you can see, the physical defense is the one I am lacking on right now for him. So he needs 3 more level 8s, I think. Well, stop doing that. Yes, I need 3 more level 8 physical defense. So he's set and has solid level 8 Divinity Soul socketed. And then after that, I will be working on my 9s. And also, back to what I was going to say about my God Cores. Disruption for Guso, I had mentioned before, is actually good. However, I'm starting to notice there is a flaw to it. So I might just completely destroy that and go back into my Medusa and take off all the Sunder cores and just socket in and trade it out for that. So that way not only does he gain BR, but he's also gaining more stat advantage for physical strength, because of course Gaze, Soul, and Endless are all physical-based attacks, and Divine Prayer is just there to boost the damage. So that's honestly what I'm probably going to do here soon, but I'm trying to wing it, well, which I'm actually pretty good at, and calculating to see how this is going to fare, and where I will be at in the near future. But then again, you guys all pretty much know right now, nobody can touch me for, well, right now at least, because I know Gabriel's been working hard. He just got into 800,000 BR ratings, but he also has Loki. However, its skills are complete trash. No offense, Gabe, but even you told me this, so I'm just kind of putting that out there. And as far as I know, Angelito's Loki still sucks in skills, to my knowledge, because I've not heard anything further from him on that note. But other than that, everybody's still working on Loki since he's new from the frickin' event. Or, well, not new necessarily, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, so anywho, here's the, his talents right now is level 115. I have 11 points saved up, and as you guys can see, it stops at 80. I have to take him to 78 to boost his skills more to where I can possibly max out the next few. And my plan is not the Delphic, is to probably start using Damnation setup, because Misfortune is, of course, the other necessary one, because if you just want to do damage and then just do solo hits, because, again, Mage build, godly, no comparison, besides Knights. Archers are just complete and utter trash. Misfortune is good because not only does it decrease the cooldown time, but it also increases the damage percentage by 10%. So, right now, for him, my build setup, well, this is just my Spire run setup, but anywho, Damnation is that one skill that deals 2,500 magic damage and adds on 10% more damage for 5 rounds. So, add that on, minus 7%, so that's going to be taken off, and a rage consumption reduction of 5. So, not only is it taken off rage to where instead of paying 30 rage, you're paying 25, it's knocking off 7 more seconds to where you can use it more consistently, and the damage goes from 10% to 20% each round. So, and then some, because you're still increasing it each time it levels up. So, then again, but either who, until I decide what I'm honestly going to do, I'm just fiddling with these right now, trying to see which is good, which is not good. So I just might just switch it out and use Roth, Rain of Fire, and just go with that, because that's honestly, again, the most, technically that is the ideal setup when you want to play as a damage heal mage. But Damnation setup is kind of more difficult because it doesn't kill everything at once like Rain of Fire or Meteor does, or Hellfire, not Hellfire, but Delphic Thunder Frenzy. Oh wait, yeah, because I think it is like called Hell Thunder or something like that. Delphic Hell Thunder. Yep, I was right. So unless you want to, like, but my rage is not maxed out, so I don't even have that thing socketed yet. So either who, when his skills do max out and his rage maxes out in the near future, not anytime soon, I'm probably just going to switch out the whole Damnation setup and just go with Bolt, Thunder, and Delphic, because Delphic hits everything and everybody. So yeah, BG is going to be really fun here the next year, maybe, or two. But anywho, as you guys already know, I'm still on the verge of going to 1 million BR right now. His BR right now is 880,000. And as you guys can see, he remarried because my original spouse was not playing the game and she quit, and apparently Kells Bells gave her whole account to Rhea, so, because I guess he loves the game a whole lot. She just decided, hey, I trust you, here's my account, good luck. He never logged the Mage for as long as he had it, and that was the part that did kind of upset me a bit, because I had put all that time into it as well. She also put time into it as well with the Mage, and her Mage was honestly not that bad. It was like 600 some thousand at 80s. She could still kind of non-class advance. Her Mage was actually not too bad, and her Hecate and Zeus could actually keep up with my Medusa and so forth. And it's honestly just sad that I had to divorce that tune. I really didn't want to do it, And right now, I am honestly kind of regretting the fact that I remarried to another person on this game that I thought I could actually count on, but due to unfortunate mood swings all the frickin' time and inconsiderate, insecure, selfish acts and behaviors, I am probably going to be divorcing them again. So, that was my little rant for right now. And, anywho, I guess there was a pro and a con to that. The pro was I got a bunch of stuff from the wheel event. And the con was I got gypped and I'm not really talked to. I'm blocked on Facebook. Only talk in game. And just... I'm just fed up with people. Especially in this game, I'm fed up with people. And of course, you guys have heard my rants on that. But of course, shout out to Queen Snow. And, oh, I forgot to let them all know. Actually, on second thought, I'm not even going to say anything in this video because it's like, what the crap? I really don't care right now. I do not want to give the additional effort just to type, and I've already spent at least, oh yeah, a good half hour just talking and telling you guys what's going on with Puri for right now. But yes, he is still staying 70s. I'm trying to max out everything on him. His equipment status is good. His astral status is good. Gem status is good. Talent and mount ratings is all perfect as well. So if it's perfect setup, I'm probably going to have to go to 78 regardless. So when he goes to 78, I'll be able to max out the rest of his skills for talents. Hopefully. So, I may or may not hold out on the Damnation setup. But if that's the case, you guys already know I have the patience of a saint, so I'm going to be waiting out on that. And when he's 80, I've already been working on the Sepulchrum event to where his 80 saint magic attack and penetration astral for 80s is almost maxed out. It's already at level 9. I just need a little bit more and it'll be maxed out at 10. And I've been too busy here lately with my work. Yeah, I have been busy, but since the holidays has been hitting, they've been cutting hours a little bit. So I've been starting to get some time to myself. Not as much as I'd want, but I'm not going to complain. And plus, again, I love my job. So again, I am not going to complain. So anywho, this has been, I think I'm going to end things off here because I really have nothing else to say right now for Puri other than he's still grinding hard for BR, and hopefully by next year or so he will be ready to go 80s once he hits 1 million BR, and even before then I would still want to get his Virtuoso set up. And right now he does have the Virtuoso robe to where he deals 110,000 rebound damage, so that's the only Virtuoso he has on him right now. I'm really not that concerned about the Virtuoso stats because all it is a few extra points, and I'm really not that concerned. I'd rather rebound the damage because if I'm at that point to where they're about to die and I'm almost about to die and I'm not able to heal and they hit me just at the right time, goodbye. You just committed kamikaze. Okay, we're not going to reenact that situation. That would be completely disrespectful and insulting on so many accusations. I'm going to end that right now. I'm going to kill that conversation. I'm going to drop it like the Hindenburg disaster. Okay, apparently my dog is hearing something really crazy. But anywho, this has been the update for Puri. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. What should I do different? What should I not do different? Anything you guys like that I should not change, anything you don't like I should change, and I'm still working on trying to figure out how to make an intro to my videos. It's, as I said, I've been busy and not busy, but then again, holidays, it's been... And also today, I honestly did finish up my Christmas shopping for me and my mom. I spent at least $150 today on her and myself, to where it's half down to where she has a fair amount and I have a fair amount, because it's just, we're really not doing much for Christmas anymore the last few years, so it's just me and her. So anywho, looking out for my mom. But anywho, as I said, Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts, anything different I should change, anything that you think I should add into the videos other than for an intro. I need y'all's thoughts, I need y'all's opinions. I'm seeing I'm getting views, I'm seeing I'm getting likes, I'm seeing I'm getting comments. Now, I just need everybody's help trying to get me some more subscribers here. I mean, come on. And I appreciate the fact I'm at 310 subscribers right now. I would like to increase those odds, hopefully, here before the end of the year, which is like, oh, I don't know, 3 weeks. 3 weeks, at least, until it's literally 2020. So, anywho, thank you guys for watching. This is Pure Fire, Hidden Angel Lionheart, signing out, and, take it easy, and the next video will be coming up shortly after this. Later, guys.